All right, folks, here we are on Trading Up. We've got Angelo Lavelle in the house. We've just done a podcast, awesome podcast. Go and check it out. There's a link underneath the video. But before you do that, he's about to walk you through some of his trades last week. You're going to find out his trading style and strategy and how he made $1,500 on one of those trades. So welcome back to the show, Angelo.
Thank you. Glad to be here as always.
Folks, if you're looking for a prop firm at the moment and you want someone who's been around for ages, flexible, reliable, and has low profit targets, then check out my sponsors, Blue Guardian. So these guys, I've been trading with them for the last 8 months. They've been sponsoring the show for about that amount of time, and they even have guys on my live stream trading them as well. So what I've found is their commission seems to be lower than some of the competitors out there. So really great trading environment, and they offer now C-Trader and some other fantastic trading platforms as well. If you want to check them out, there's a coupon code in the description, or just use it, Trading Nut, all one word, and get 10% off at checkout. There's a QR code you can grab here as well. All right, folks, let's get on with the show.
So trading, the first thing I do is I look at price action, and then I kind of piece together, all right, where am I going to take my entry from? What do we have to take out beforehand? Me personally, I like for liquidity to be swept for the impulsive move. So let me break this down really quick. I'll go in the replay mode. I do it on my other breakdowns. All right. So we have a little break of a low, and we failed to print new lows sitting down here. Kind of showing, all right, well, if we're not breaking new lows, we're kind of forming, weak structure down here. You might have to push up to the upside and whatnot. I stuck only on the 1 minute on this trade. Would I recommend that for beginners and whatnot? Definitely not. It's very complicated. You can get caught up very quickly. But all I look for is a sweep, and I look for a break structure to the upside, breaking a previous major low sitting right here. So obviously, we are trending down. And the last low before this break rate, or the last high that broke that structural point, was right there. So now we have our structure sitting to the downside. And now what we have is a huge volumized move to the upside. I classify this as a demand. Now, some people might want to be taking this, area within here because they're like, oh, this is the last impulsive move. This is what broke structure and whatnot. That is invalid in my eyes. This low sitting down here was yet to be mitigated. So what I like to do is, it's called kind of like a smart money trap. A lot of people will be entering here and they're going to get faked out. They're going to get stopped out. Whereas I'm going to be entering in, just like my tool sitting down here at that very first low. So I'll be trading off the base of the move. I won't trade within the middle of the move. I want the furthest retracement of the impulsive move to continue back in that opposite direction. So we were bearish beforehand. We are now switching bullish. This is my change of character, my change of structural move right here. And simply all I want is for price to come back down, take out these lows sitting right here, which once again, I classify as liquidity. So it's just mixing price action and liquidity together. So obviously this demand is going to get stopped out. We're going to come down into that low, taking out the rest of those buyers right there. Play this out. We have a bit more accumulation sitting right here. A lot of orders are built up within that demand area. We come down, we place our trade, we get in. I get in aggressively. So my entry is right at the start of that demand, that order block right there. And I target the high. With this one, I target the imbalance only because we still were overall kind of bearish. I just wanted to lock in my profits and I was done with that. So I get entered into the trade. We make our first break, breaking that previous high right there. And we ride it up to the upside. And that's basically, as simple as that. Like I said, I don't overcomplicate my trading, just price action, liquidity, gas within the market to either target or to add confluence to your setup. And that's it.
Just following on from the interview, so there's a couple of things in here that I'm just curious about. So when I asked you what markets you traded, you didn't mention gold, but you took this gold trade here. So I want to understand why you decided to do a gold trade in this instance.
So I traded gold a little bit about a year ago. To anyone that's knows me or was in my group or whatnot, that I used to kind of dabble into gold. I was looking at the markets. I was like, you know what? Let me look at gold really quick because US 30 and NAS were doing nothing. I was kind of getting that FOMO, the old habits, like we said, were kind of kicking in. I looked at this chart. I saw my setup. Like we said, the market's fractal. It's going to work on any pair. And I saw the setup present and I took it. And I hit TP.
And so the other question I got is like, so you talked about like you reduced your R to about 3R. So this one here is, what is it, 4.6?
About 6R, yeah.
6R, okay.
Spread and everything.
So were you like thinking, oh, I should reduce the TP, or was that just because there was like a solid level to go for?
It was more so just structure within this area. Obviously, this was a low and high, but like I said, we were trending down, so we could have just potentially been making and trying to retest previous highs from up here to continue back down. So I was like, all right, well, if we do end up retesting a high and dropping, I'm going to be upset. So I'm just going to take profit at this and balance in that high and just be done. Call it there. Like I said, I don't want to get greedy within the market. I'm going to get what the market gives me, run with it.
Okay, cool. And we're going to dive in and have a look at a couple of other trades on the US 30.
All right. So this one was US 30. And like I said, I love liquidity. With liquidity, all you need is price action. Is very simple. This one right here, we had a bit of a low sitting right here on the 1 minute, just like the gold trade, sticking on the 1 minute. We have the break of this previous high sitting right here. And a lot of people, they were going to be trying to sell from this area, but it's not valid because we are very bullish. We're still printing very bullish structure on the higher time frame, and that is the overall high. So personally, me, I need that overall, all-time high to get taken out and whatnot. There's going to be a lot of sell orders sitting up there. But speaking from this area right here, this was the low that had that impulsive move. And I took this area specifically because sitting down here, we had tons of liquidity. Equal lows. I did not trade off equal lows. This was the last low that broke this high right here. And we had a ton of accumulation and orders built up right above that zone. So as you can see, we got all these buyers trying to buy up from here, 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 here. We were just ranging. Whereas I want price to either come up, come down, and continue up, or just simply take out those buyers and then continue up to take out all these sellers. So that is literally it. This is all liquidity. This is all liquidity. Like I said, liquidity is king. Price action is king. Without those two, you will never become a profitable trader. Those can be the only 2 points that you focus on, and you will be very, very consistent as long as you stick to the same setups every single day. So we come down, we tap me in, and then we ride up to the highs. And like I said, with that one, I targeted the imbalance only because it was kind of a range and I was kind of scared. It hasn't been the best. Hasn't been the best market lately, the past 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm getting what the market can give me. We tapped into the demand, we rode up to the imbalance, and it did continue to the high. But it was a 3.5 R. I'm good with that. And that was basically US 30. You can easily catch also the continuations from sitting right here to then ride it back up to the high because we are bullish. But that's basically it. This was my setup on US 30 today. Ran for about a 3.5 R.
Brilliant. Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Thanks for sharing with us today, Angelo. Now, folks, do remember we did shoot a podcast. Go and check it out. Link underneath the video. But before they go and do that, what's the best way for them to find out about you?
Instagram, SMC Jello. YouTube, SMC Jello. That's the only way you contact me.
Brilliant. Well, folks, if you go and click on the show notes underneath the video here, what we've got is those links in there. So go and click on them if you want to find out more. And whilst you're down there clicking around, hit subscribe, like, and that notifications bell, and we'll see you in the next video.